Hot and humid temperatures force the St. Joseph School District to alter class schedules. We've got the details straight ahead. Plus, charges have now been filed in the kidnapping of a 12-year-old Missouri girl. The latest on that case coming up. We're looking at the St. Joseph School District, where they're altering their schedule. We spoke to district officials about their plans over the next few hot and humid days. 8 schools in the St. Joseph School District now have air conditioning. But it's the students attending school in the other 15 schools that the district is worried about.
Tuesday through Friday, we'll have a 3-hour early release due to the hot weather.
Even with an early out, this week is going to be a challenge for schools without AC.
Afternoons, when it gets really hot, learning is not at its ultimate level, and so we just do the best we can in the morning when it's cooler, and then do some of the more hands-on engaging activities in the afternoon.
With temperatures in the 90s and a heat index over 100, schools are taking precautions.
We have to make some accommodations and rotate kids in and out of air-conditioned areas of our school. We have some classrooms that are air-conditioned. We have our specials areas that happen to be air-conditioned here at Hyde. So all kids will be in those areas at least once during the day, and then we're rotating them in during planning times and those types of things.
Are bringing water bottles. We're having frequent bathroom and drink breaks just to keep them cooled off.
Students are still hitting the books.
This week we're doing Vowtown, which is reading, going over the vowels and starting our reading, and we're going to start testing them in reading to see where they're at with their levels.
Long says there would be no way to only have an early out for schools without AC.
Buses, they transport the students on a tiered system, and so interrupting those systems where you may have some school dismissing, some schools staying in, it just creates, instead of 3 tiers, it creates multiple tiers. And also, we got to think of some parents may have students in multiple schools.
He suggests parents have a plan in place for their kids with school letting out early. Out early into Friday. Students were back for the first day of class at Missouri Western yesterday. They were welcomed back to campus with several activities. Local businesses also set up booths to show students just what makes St. Joseph great. Campus organizations provided information, and the Office of Student Affairs says Western's warm-up has gone over so well so far with students. It became a 10-year tradition at the university.
Western warm-up is the kickoff that we have for students just to celebrate bringing them back to Missouri Western State University, to our campus. We have over 40 neighboring businesses here and also 25 student organizations here.
A lot of students are asking how to get involved. A lot of students are asking what they can do to be able to graduate in 4 years. A lot of students just asking how to get connected. What are some of the secrets to success?
Student Affairs adds that enrollment at Western has held steady with around 6,000 students. We're learning more about the cause of a death of a kidnapped Southwest Missouri girl. Prosecutors say Bobby Bourne Jr. kidnapped 12-year-old Adrienne Horton from a park in Golden City where she was playing with her 2 sisters. He has been charged with first-degree murder. The probable cause statement describes Bourne admitting to police that he picked her up. He claimed at one point that the 12-year-old ran away from him, fell down, and died as a result of that fall, but the autopsy showed she had been strangled. Police say there was also evidence of sexual assault. The man convicted in the murder of his son earlier this summer appears in court, accused of killing his cellmate. Tony King was arraigned in the murder of Michael Bozarth. King is charged with second-degree murder for the June death. Prosecutors believe King strangled Bozarth in their cell sometime early on June 11th. He'll be back in court in September. King was sentenced to life without parole in the murder of his 7-year-old son, Jeremiah Lem. A Missouri state representative arrested for possession of marijuana and drug paraphernalia. Democrat Jeremy Leffer, who represents Missouri's 25th district in Kansas City, was arrested Sunday after Missouri Highway Patrol pulled him over for outstanding traffic warrants. Leffer told the Kansas City Star he is not going to resign, but did say he's resigning as chair of the House Democratic Victory Committee. Texas Governor Rick Perry is headed to St. Louis this week, but not everyone's happy about his arrival. Fox's Charles Jacko reports.
The Missouri Chamber of Commerce invited Texas Governor Rick Perry to speak